I clutched the suggestive text message sent by that imposter pretending to be a wild man, my heart pounding so hard it felt like it would burst through my chest. Half an hour earlier, I stood before the bathroom mirror and used a water bottle to bite a deep crimson mark into my neck. I snapped a photo and captioned it, "The mark is too obvious. Be gentler next time. Recipient, Caleb." Caleb, the head honcho of Wood Group, and my nominal boyfriend. 3 years into our relationship, the only words he'd ever given me were meetings, business trips, and be good. Yesterday, he canceled my art exhibition again for some urgent contract. If work was all he cared about, I'd create a crisis more urgent than any job. I assumed he was sipping coffee in business class at 30,000 feet or directing global strategies at an international summit, but I was wrong. Less than 4 hours after sending the text, the apartment door was kicked open with brutal force. Outside, a torrential downpour raged. Caleb stormed in without changing his suit, without even an umbrella, radiating a fury that threatened to tear me apart. He advanced step by step, forcing me backward until I was cornered against the sofa. The icy scent of cedar mingled with the chill of rain pressed down on me, suffocating me. Who did this? His fingertips were ice cold, trembling slightly as they pressed hard against the red mark on my neck. His voice was hoarse, as if scorched by fire, each word laced with extreme restraint and savagery. Terrified, my tears burst forth instantly. It was Aquarius. His pupils snapped tight, jawline clenched so hard it seemed he might devour me whole. That fury froze the instant he heard the answer. Aquarius? He stared at me, his voice deep and terrifying. Vivian, you really outdid yourself. He laughed bitterly, a cold, furious laugh that sent shivers down my spine. I burst into tears, sobbing and accusing him. Why did you ignore me? When I had a fever, you were in a meeting. On my birthday, you were signing contracts. I thought even if you saw my text, you wouldn't come back. I just wanted to see if you cared about me at all. My heart was breaking as I poured out 3 years of pent-up resentment. I expected a storm of rage, but instead, his calloused fingertips clumsily wiped away my tears. He looked down at me, his eyes holding a fear I'd never seen before. Don't care. He gave a self-mocking laugh. When I saw that photo, I nearly lost my mind on the plane. All I could think about was tearing that man limb from limb. He pulled me tightly into his embrace. His grip so fierce it felt like he wanted to crush me into his very bones. Next time you want to make a scene, just tell me. Don't scare me like this. Vivian, I'm not as forgiving as you think. That night, he canceled all his upcoming international trips. This man, who usually managed countless affairs daily, actually set aside deals worth billions to stay by my bedside, feeding me porridge. Curled up under the covers, I watched his cold, stern face and whispered, "So, are you still leaving?" He glanced at me, a dark gleam flashing in his eyes. The next morning, I awoke in his arms. A real, dense, faint ache spread across my neck. My hand touched it, and my face instantly flushed crimson. This wasn't from a water bottle sucking. It was his mark, his claim of ownership, pressed onto me by his own lips far deeper than any bottle could leave. He kissed my earlobe, murmuring softly, "I'm not leaving this time. I'm taking you with me. The rest, I'll handle it slowly in bed." The entire company thought the cold-blooded Caleb had changed his ways, actually bringing that burden to the beach. Only I knew this man had been obsessively preoccupied with me for a long time. He stroked the top of my head, utterly tender. "If you want my attention, you don't need to go to such lengths. Just say the word and Wood Group's schedule will forever revolve around you alone." I bit his shoulder. "Then will you dare make me wait again?" He chuckled softly, rolling over to pin me down. "I won't make you wait. I'll make you beg for mercy."